Hey everyone, and welcome back to Elden Ring. I think this is part, like, what, 68? So we're nearing the end. Anyways, there's one thing that I completely forgot to do. This should have been in a way earlier episode. Was to go to the Wardead Catacombs. Now, we picked this up after we fought Radahn, so if you don't have that, by now you should have beat Radahn. You want to come over to here, just travel all the way up, and then grab these catacombs. So we're going to tackle that before we tackle the road to the Haligtree. And then once we do that, we'll be into the Consecrated snowfields, I believe. So I didn't actually do this in any of my prep. I haven't done it at all, so I don't really know what to expect. So I'm sorry for the jankiness, but I'm trying to go off memory here. So first up, what we're going to do is we're going to go down. This is it's like a rot swamp down here. There's a couple of items floating around. You can just ignore these guys for the most part. So you got the silver pickled foulfoot. We have an imp. We have another imp. We have Glovot 4. Yay. So I think we're a bit over-leveled for this area, but to be honest, not a bad thing. This area can be horrible at the best of times. All of these guys just having their little fight. We've got a chest over here. That is collapsing stars. I think it's gravity magic. And I think that's it. Doesn't matter if you get rotted, we're just going to go back to the Grace anyways. Oh, nope, there's another item over here. Golden Rune 6. So you know what, we don't probably need to go back to the Grace. Not just yet. Alright, so beginning of the catacombs, you want to come up left. Grab the glovewort and just watch out for this gap. That is progression. There's a great bow dude over there, so you want to be careful of this guy. He will do work. And there's another one right here, so again, just fight him over in this little corner area. Oh, I hate ghosts. Right, I'm actually going to go to the Greatsword moveset. So, what you want to do is just take this dude out once he's sort of worked his way back here. These guys are chunky dudes, man. You just want to be careful. Alright, so with him gone, carry on. Couple more ghosts. Feel like there's another big bad one somewhere. Ready to pounce. Up. Oh, there's this one. Okay. Holy crap. Yep, this dude's definitely a big bad one. If we can just keep him in that stun lock, that would be great. Oh lord. Alright, the glove wart 6, grab heaps of grey violet. And then from here, I think this is the window we want to jump out of. Yep, because I can hear the other archers somewhere. Oh, bugger it. Let's jump out this one. Okay, coming up the stairs. That archer that... Oh, he's right there. So I'm going to get rid of the imps first. Oh, there's a clean rot knight, damn it. Fighting this thing with rot is not fun. Alright, I think there's another clean rot knight in here. Oh, I guess not. So you got the Radahn soldier ashes. I have imps. Okay, and through here is a great bow dude. Oh, he had golden eyes too, which was awesome. Okay, and up here we have the boss lever. And a glove ward. I feel like I've missed some ashes here, but maybe that's the reward for the boss. So we got magic grease. How's our flasks? They're looking great. Okay, I'm going to switch to the Wing of Estelle and my... What even is this called? Scavenger's sword. Definitely going to go for the Mimic here. I think this is a big giant worm. Yeah. Putrid Tree Spirit. Okay, well... Never actually knew their names. I should have just called it that from the beginning. Oh, can we get a critical? Yeah, we can. And he's out. Ah, there we go. We did get extra ashes, so that's cool. Plus another golden seed, if you really need it. Grab the root resin. And that's it for the red main. What is this called? The Wardead Catacombs. So, with that out the way, because we should have done that way earlier, we are going to go all the way back here to the Grand Lift of Rold. Alright, now when you approach this, you'll be given the option of showing the rolled medallion, I think it is, and then, so it just says hoist medallion. Switch action, hoist secret medallion. More cutscenes, okay, and we are now on the hidden path to the Haligtree. So there's no grace down here apart from the end, but there is a Stake of America, so if you do die, it's totally fine. Alright, and what we're going to do is first So the Beast Eye Quivers, there is a boss of this area. You've got a whole bunch of these little dudes. What are they, militiamen or something like that? Oh, vulgar militiamen. They do a lot of beast magic, which is totally cool. Through here, we have a giant octopus who's going to drop. Right there. So remember the drill, jump attacks for the beak, and then you can get your critical. Alright, and we have a bunch of these little ones. Grab the warming stone, yay big reward. Okay, a lot more of these little militiamen who use the beast spells. Which reminds me, before we finish up this episode, we need to go back to the Bestial Sanctum and pick up some more beast spells once we get this last death route. So, another land octopus. Remember, double hit the beak. Oh yeah. Alright, he is down and out. Now, there is actually a boss of this area, and some more we need to explore, but for now, I'm just going to come up here and grab the Grace. Just so we can transport back to it easier. Alright. I'm not going to bother with resting at it, we now have it, so that's fine. It is the hidden path to the Haligtree Grace. So just keep that in mind, that's where we're going to be warping to probably finish off this area. What are we at? 12 minutes. Sweet. Doing well. Okay, I am going to use a quicker weapon for this area. So this is another invisible path, but it's a hell of a lot more simple to navigate. So you just want to drop directly in front of this open door here. Come over here, grab the glovewort, hit the secret wall. And pick up the silver scarab. Now that will, it'll enhance your item discovery. So just like the golden scarab does runes, this will do item discovery. So if you're trying to farm a certain item's armor set from things, or if you want a particular weapon, that's what you need to use. Kind of awesome. Anyways, directly ahead is another open area. You're just going to run straight ahead for the open wall. Now there's a couple of militiamen in here, so you do just want to like run in, roll out. And then, of course, I'm going to... Hopefully that kills at least one of them. It did not. These things have killed me more times than I'd like to admit. That's fine. Vulgar militia armor, awesome. And a sacramental bud. So, come on out here, and then look directly ahead. We've got a militiaman and an open door, so you just want to drop down, or it's actually just a staircase, that's fine. I believe there's another militiaman inside. There is. Damn wall. There we go. Always just feel like hitting those walls just to make sure. Alright, and come on out and drop down here. Now you do want to be at full health for this, because this can be incredibly overwhelming, incredibly quick. I feel like the best way we're going to tackle this, I just want to see if this will work. Yeah, but it made him drop. Okay, the best way we're going to tackle this is to just jump out here and then run all the way down here. I mean, you've got baby land octopuses to deal with, but they're gone so quickly it's not funny. You've got a couple of militiamen that can just be a real irritating thing to deal with. Especially if they get that bleed proc on you. The amount of times I've died to this area is just ridiculous. Yo, mainly because of their bleed and their beast claw. And then of course trying to deal with all that crap with a giant octopus in the background is just insane. Right, look at how much damage this thing does. Yep, so really annoying. Oh, come on, go for the critical. No, not doing the critical, that's fine. So like I said, you can have a real hard time with that thing. And for your efforts, you pick up an old fang, so totally not worth it. I feel like there's another, yep, militiaman, there is. Alright, so with all them cleared out, you get a root resin. Land octopus ovary. Kukri. And we have the boss door. We do need a lever for this, don't we? Alright, grab the Spelldrake Talisman too. This will drop us down to back where we came from, I believe. Might even bring us to a boss lever. I don't know, let's find out. No, so this is back where we came from, so I missed the boss lever. Oh, of course I did. But that is fine. If you need to rest at a grace, I guess now's your chance to do it. You can run past all of that crap. Alright, then directly above my head here. And then jump off. Boss lever is right here. I forget about that every time. Now, what sort of summons have I got? Jellyfish and a mimic. I've only got one health flask. Depending on what boss this is, I might just use the jellyfish. Oh, it's a mimic. Let's not. So, okay. Pretty much you can sit back and let your mimic do as much as damage as you want. You can have a mimic versus mimic fight. It's really kind of cool. Again, if you struggle with this boss, you can just take off all your weapons before you enter the fight and he'll be useless. There we go. Good old mimic. So we got the Black Flame Monk and Amon, and the Death Root. And then we're going to just go back to the entrance. What's our time at? Yeah, we've got plenty of time. So, from the Consecrated Snowfields, just want to rest at the grace. There is, now, where's my map? There's 3 graces in particular that you want to hit. First grace is going to be about, oh god, it's hard to tell without a map, about here-ish. Second grace will be, so that's where the map fragment is. About here-ish, and then the other one's about there. So this could be very dangerous, but that is fine. We're going to get 3 graces on the way. And if you can't find them for the life of you, just by all means grab the map fragment first and we'll show you where they are once we've gotten them. So first grace should be... You know what, let's go for the map fragment first. I cannot even fathom where any of this crap is. Alright, so the map fragment's here. So this is something fresh out of Dark Souls 2, man. It is just... I hated that DLC just because of that area. If you've ever played it, you know what I'm talking about. There's cliffs here that you can fall off, so just be careful. There's also giant skeletons that I'm going to try my best to ignore. Yep, so here's the cliff. What you want to do when you hit this cliff is just sort of not do what I did and fall off. Okay, well that's fine. You want to find like this area here, just follow it until you can come down. I mean, the best part about all of this is that like there's a grace right here. So we'll grab that while we're here. We missed one, but that is fine. The best part about this is that we can go purely for the map fragment and then we'll come back along and grab the graces. Yeah, so it does open up. There's only a small portion of this whole map that is covered in that hazy snow crap, and it is frustrating, but that's fine. That's why you came to the guide, right? Okay, so we got the map fragment. We are going to go all the way back to the hidden path of the Haligtree. Okay, now from here, the first grace that we need should be around this little lip here. So we're going to go there. The second grace we needed was the inner consecrated snowfields, which is just above this lip here, south of the lake. So we've already got that, that's fine. The third grace we need is... oh, it's right in here. So this is Ordina. So let's get the first grace first. So really from the exit, it's directly north. There we go. Okay, from here, we're just going to go all the way to the inner consecrated snowfield. So if you need to ride on out to this one, then that's perfectly fine. And then we're just going to ride past all of this stuff. There's also an invasion on the lake, so do be careful when you're riding over here. So we got the map fragment there, and then Ordina is up here. These guys riding the wolves, they can be torturous. So just keep that in mind. Like the amount of times I've died to those basic bitch enemies is just ridiculous. So coming over here, grab the grace. Alright, gonna rest to de-aggro the enemies. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. All I need to do now is come back to the Bestial Sanctum. This guy disappears, so you do just want to keep that in mind. So, hand over 3 death roots. Alright, so you get an Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, you get Quarunk, I have no idea, Beast Claw, and the Beast Claw Great Hammer. So he's going to bugger off. Yep, and if you do this too late, you don't actually get the chance to hand that into him. So he's all happy and sated, I guess. Go to there. What level is my equipment? So we can... Yeah, let's see if we can go back and upgrade that. So we're going to be getting a lot of upgrade mats in this area, a lot of smithing aids, a lot of ancient sombering stones and smithing stones. So if you need a secondary or you know, like a plus 10 weapon of these, then that's great. If you need to get one of these guys, your normal weapons up to plus 25, then that's perfect. We're going there now. Yeah, there's just a whole lot of stuff that we can cover. So I just want to check, is Nefeli still here? Yeah, I think she stays here till roughly the end. There was something else I was going to do here. I'll sort chest. So, don't need any of these. I do want to get the pulley bow up a level or two. Don't need that. Don't need that. And I mean, like, as it stands, our intelligence is actually getting quite high, so if you do want to start using, like, spells and stuff like that, there's nothing stopping you. So... I've only got one Somber 8, but that should be fine. We're going to get a whole bunch more Somber 8s and 9s, so it's totally all good. Right, I will do that next episode. So, thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I will see you here next time.